What is happening, y'all? Welcome on back. So we got our Minrathous haunting. Yeah. Oh, that's a bad teleport. I guess this guy. Considering this is our second one, I have a feeling that this is going to likely burn through multiple consecutive hauntings. Like we did a Wetlands one, we did one in Minrathous. There's probably going to be one in Treviso. There's probably going to be one over in, what is it called? Can't remember the name. Anyway, where Tash is from. Death? Whoa. What's this? Oh, what the fuck was that? God damn! Really resistant to fire. Alright, so I'm not the one who should be nuking this. You may be resistant, but I'm still gonna burn you. Treacherous hold, is that? Yeah, it's the necrotic one. The dangerous little thing.
I've heard another lad. Congratulations are in order. There are no more hauntings of this magnitude to be dealt with.
Oh.
Well done.
Oh, okay.
Allow us to present you with a final token of our appreciation. There are whispers from the levels below.
We shall find them.
Boomstone dust. Gain precision when you reach low health. Precision hits now leech 100% while you have low health. And precision is like my next, what was it, charged attack or heavy attack? It's like charged attack or something else becomes a crit. And it would potentially leech. I mean, that would be kind of cool. I would be curious to try it. Let me look at precise in particular and make sure I have a full understanding of it. Charged or final attack. Yeah, so I could go like boom, boom, boom. My charge hits for a fuck ton of damage and it heals me to full. That sounds pretty wild. I would probably like that. Sounds dope. Alright, anybody else got a quest for me? No. 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 It's still not available. I think we're just going back to the lighthouse. Though I would bet we do this conversation, there's going to be a whole slew of quests that open up. Oh, oh my god, what the fuck? Alright, never mind, not talking to Solas yet. Everybody's got something to say. Oh my goodness.
Mana, hello. I assume Vorgoth's not far.
We have her, Rook. We have her. We know exactly what she's planning.
The professor asked us to research the artifact that came into the possession of Johanna Hezenkos.
She carries a gloaming lantern.
That bad as it sounds?
They were fashioned in ages past by unscrupulous necromancers. The lanterns steal and concentrate life.
Johanna could use it to leech life from hundreds at a time. An endless source of power.
Sounds overcomplicated and like it could blow up in her face.
Oh, there's nothing Johanna will not risk for her ambitions. But we've found her.
She has returned to Blackthorn Manor.
Hezenkos intends to hold a soiree.
That can't be her whole plan.
No, but I propose a small group infiltrate Johanna's lair while she's distracted and destroy her lantern.
Let's do it.
Vorgoth and I must return to the necropolis.
Hunt well.
If only we could make Johanna see reason.
You tried before. She seems stubborn.
Perhaps that's why she attained immortality, while I quake on the threshold. If I make my own bid for lichdom. Oh, it's no use pretending this hasn't stirred up that old dread of my own mortality.
You could also be having a normal reaction to facing danger every other day.
No, it shouldn't be this crushing, this prevalent. No. Johanna was never beset by these sort of fears.
Little fear's healthy. You'll feel better once we crash her lair and destroy that lantern. Promise.
We're actually going after her. I wonder if that's the culmination of his quest line. I feel like we gotta be coming. Let me actually see. Hold on. Main quests. Veilguard. Let's see. Veilguard quest list. I'm on to Blood of Arthane. So Words of the Wolf, Treviso, Legacies and Legends act as one when planes align is the point of no return. So I am 3 quests away from the point of no return. And from there, I'm guessing it's just like, you know, you push onward to finish the game. Which if that's the case, it would make sense that all the companion quests are probably designed to wrap up before that. But I don't know if they're wrapping up now or if there's a little bit more to them. I guess we'll find out. Does she have words about Dragon King?
Hey, I got word from my mother. She wants to talk.
Have you talked with her since?
Nope, not since I told her I was non-binary. But her note said she wanted to talk about that tablet we found, the old Kunari one. Of course that's what she wants to talk about. We can go whenever you're good.
I'll let you know.
And I'm just the emotional support rook at this point. Like, I'm glad Tash is feeling good in her own skin, but I don't know if I'm the one that should be involved in these conversations. Be like, you know, you're coming out to your parents and you're like, "What the fuck's that?" "It's my buddy. It's Rook. It's my emotional support friend."
Oh, that's not good. Not even a little bit. Rook, we have to go. We might already be too late.
Slow down. What's happening?
The artifact. Remember how I told you that I'd know if they started another ritual? They did, and it's big. Really, really big. Arlethan big, maybe.
You sure?
Completely. Nothing else explains that resonance.
Okay. So how do we stop that from happening?
I don't know. Hope the ritual's just started? We might be able to stop it if they haven't gotten very far.
And if they've had the chance?
These rituals need an anchor with a physical body, so not a spirit or whatever Anaris is, which means Syrian. And there's only one way to free an anchor.
Then let's not waste any time.
Yeah, that's... Well, Tasha's doesn't seem like the culmination. Hers seems like it's coming for the end. Emmerich seems like it's going to the end. Whoa, I almost fell into the pit of despair. Still haven't gotten the treasure chests here. I don't know where the fuck they're at.
Rook, I've compiled the last reports from an informant. You remember our talk with Rana? She had a lead on Aelia's location. A place called Sanctum Lucican.
A lost Tevinter temple, right? Does this mean you found it?
I'm pretty damn sure.
Of course you found it. And you were worried.
A bit early for the past tense.
So where is this place?
The Mirathus Catacombs, an underground temple to the god of night. It was sealed off and forgotten under a derelict building outside the Thread Market. I've had an eye on the catacombs. Aelia's haunted them before, but they span the city, endless twists, hidden passages. It's too much to sweep alone. Thanks to Rana's information, I was able to drop the right hints, ask the right questions. Now we've got a sanctum.
Aelia's gonna have a bad day.
Fingers crossed. Ducktown's on edge. People are missing. The Threads are putting up a fight against Aelia's followers, but they can't last forever. Aelia's a powerful blood mage now. If I let her finish the ritual, no more chances.
So, what's our next move?
Meet at the Swan, put the last pieces in place after that. We'll see.
That sounds pretty, like another culmination. Did he have one? No, yeah. Well, I mean, his kind of makes sense, because oh, no, he doesn't have his hero thing. But I feel like I finished his quest line. Like, what happened unless dude escapes the jail and then causes trouble? We have to kill him.
Rook, Evka and Antoine sent word. A Warden's arrived at Lavendel with news. He might have a lead on Aelia.
Then we've got to get to Lavendel.
Agreed. Thanks.
Companion time. But what does Harding need? Because Harding's definitely felt like I'd already finished it. She controls her anger. She has her power on lock.
Hey, what's shaping?
No one says what's shaping anymore.
I thought it was a dwarf thing.
Yeah, if you lived in Orzammar 20 years ago.
Wow, just trying to be nice, and what do I get? Sass.
Aw, well, I appreciate it. And I'm doing okay. I think I just need some time to think and sort things out.
Do you want to talk about it? I'm here.
I know, and I'm really grateful. I still remember every moment of it. Suffocating under the weight of the Titan's pain. I couldn't see a way past it, and all I wanted was for the rest of the world to suffer too. And then you were there, And that's when I knew we'd be okay. That I'd be okay.
I know you would have done the same for me.
You showed me that my anger doesn't have to destroy me. That it could be a gift in my fight. And yes, if you ever need me like I needed you, I will be there. That is my promise to you. You know, I think about Solas sometimes. He's been trapped by his mistakes for eons. When you're blinded by sorrow and pain, you need someone to help you past it. But he's too proud for that. He believes he's alone, even when he doesn't have to be.
He'll never ask for help, but that doesn't mean we can't offer it anyway. Do you think he can be helped?
Varric tried to talk sense into him. And look how that ended. Even the Inquisitor thinks he's too far gone, and we're past the point of talking. But part of me doesn't want to believe it. Because it means that there's a point when you have to give up on someone. It means you could have given up on me.
The Dalish prisoners escaped safely?
We got them away free and clear.
Good. Whatever my frustrations with them, it feels good to have helped my people again. Thank you for allowing me to help. Chance to infuriate Elganon was a reminder of simpler times.
You said you found the Dalish frustrating. Why is that?
It is unfair to them. I lived for thousands of years, and after I imprisoned the Evanuris, I slept for thousands more. I awoke in a world that had forgotten the ancient times almost entirely. And those who tried to remember Elven history, like the Dalish, had gotten so much wrong.
Let me guess. You tried to tell them what they were getting wrong, and they didn't believe you.
There are few things that frustrate me as much as ignorance. I tried to explain the truth to one clan. When I convinced them that I was truly Fanharel, they attacked me. After that, I hid my explanations behind the facade of having witnessed events in the Fade.
And the Fade is the realm of dreams. Hard to present that as evidence.
Yes. The Dalish had no reason to believe me. I could only watch as they continued to worship Elganon. Though we may have seen the last of that tradition, at least.
Last time I got his attention, he got angry enough to come after us with the blighted dragons. Hopefully this baits him into a mistake we can use against him.
Every act of resistance is a thorn in his side. He will break soon. When we first met, I saw you only as a foolishly confident child who disrupted my plans. You were an irritant. I gave you information to oppose Elganon out of necessity, but I expected you to be nothing more than a tool. Seeing you with your team, I was wrong.
I appreciate you saying that. Couldn't have been easy.
The only thing worse than being wrong is realizing it, but being afraid to change. Elganon's pride is no greater than mine, but he denies any failure on his part, and I at least try to acknowledge my mistakes. Your team trusts you, and you listen to them. It is impressive and enviable. It took me centuries to build such a bond during my rebellion, and when I served the Inquisition, I tried to avoid entanglements.
What about the Inquisitor? Does she not count as a friend?
She was useful, but there were others I grew fond of despite myself when I was with the Inquisition. Cole, a spirit of compassion, I helped adapt to our new world. He was the only one who knew who I really was. I miss him a great deal. Josephine, the Inquisition's ambassador, was a bastion of kindness and decency in a world that looked down on elves and apostates. Even Cassandra Pendergast of the Order of the Seekers. She was what a believer should be. Faithful, practical, committed to serving, not ruling. I suppose I did bond with the Inquisition after all, as you have with your team.
Thank you for sharing that. So what comes next? What are the gods going to do?
Elganon and Gillenane are preparing the dagger they will use for their ritual to pierce the veil. Elganon's power is tied to light and darkness. He will need to perform a ritual during the next eclipse.
That gives us some time to prepare.
It is likely to be your last chance to do so. You must be ready for whatever comes, for this world and for the team that trusts you. I know that you will do everything in your power not to fail them.
So now Elganon's recovered his own archdemon, and the gods only need an eclipse to complete their dagger.
We saved the Dalish, though. That's important.
But now Elganon's immortal, so long as his archdemon lives.
And we all know how hard those things are to kill.
We killed Razikale, didn't we?
After losing hundreds of wardens, and it took a centuries-old trap to do it. We don't have either of those. Not anymore.
Just when you think the tide's in your favor, it turns right back.
We've done some great work underwater. You know why no one else can save the world except us? Why the Inquisitor told me it had to be us? Because we don't give up. Knock us down, and we come back swinging.
Nice speech, Rook. But it's hard to complete a contract if you don't know where the target is.
We found the gods before.
Not without help, we didn't.
So we get help again. We've got allies everywhere now.
Did the Veil Jumpers find any traces of where Elganon and his archdemon went?
No. Venatori started swarming the area right after we left, and they had to leave.
The crows may have something. The Antam are moving large quantities of supplies out of the city. Weapons, armor, gatlock. And several storehouses worth of food, what little we had left. It's enough to feed the Antam Navy for 3 months. Or all of Treviso for 6 weeks.
Given the timing, it seems unlikely to be a coincidence.
Wherever those supplies are headed, that's likely where we'll find the gods. Any more details from the crows, Lucanus?
They said the Antam have long work ahead. We have time. Also, Biago would like a meeting. At your earliest convenience. From him, that means important, but not yet urgent.
We've got options for what we do next. Figuring out where the Antam are taking those supplies should put us on the gods' trail. That said, the Venatori aren't up to anything good in Minrathous.
Not to complicate things, but the Inquisitor also wants to meet Rook.
Right. With everything she's been doing in the south, we owe her an update.
I'll let her know.
Today could have gone better, but it could have gone much worse. We fought off the Venatori and rescued the Dalish. That's a win by any standard. Rest up. And be ready to go. Next time the gods appear, let's make sure it's the last.
I'd like to return to Asana Nagat, the mountain where we found the Titan. Will you come?
Is there unfinished business?
No. I would just like to say goodbye.
I made a fresh pot and... that's Rook's walk.
Yep, just me. You brought Neve coffee.
I brought an excuse. Spy thought I should talk to her. Well, not just Spy, but I'm only good with knives.
You made pie?
Gooseberry. You made it twice.
It was nothing.
Nothing. He blushed when I asked about the pie. It was cute.
I was not. You're not making me look good.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, you have the coffee, and you probably have a case or something, so...
I don't need pie, but you remembered my favorite. You find me at midnight just to talk. Maybe I like that. Maybe I like...
Really?
Right. I think you've got this.
You know I won't make your life easy. I don't make anything easy.
But you do make it better.
Well, don't use your charm all at once.
I have more than that. I hope.
Well, I suppose it's good I went for Harding now, because I would have felt a little slightly bad cock blocking Lucanus. Alright, let me take a look at the world, too. I bet there's a bunch. Oh. I guess some of them we just picked up. I just wanted to look at this one real fast. I want to see if it's available yet. This area is never going to open up to me, is it? Nope, it's not. Oh, man. Alright, so 2 story quests, bunch of companion quests. Alright, let's wrap up here. We're going to be burning through companion quests first. Oh. What the fuck? Bro, that was not included in the discussion. I thought we were just going to talk to Mom, and this says the Dragon King prepares to make roar? The Dragon King attacks hit close? Like, what? Bro, what? So, alright, that sounds final. That sounds final. Yeah, maybe, shit, maybe we are about to wrap up each companion's final thing. Yeah. Well, we'll close them out. Stay tuned, and I'll catch you in a bit.